Yeah, come on. Yeah, good there.
Perfect timing. All right, you're tuning into another episode of For the Love of the Game, episode 97. Bit different this week. We're back to the old settings, but it's only just for this week. But urgent matters, and if needed to be attended to. As usual, joined by myself, Dre. We've got Ronaldo, and we've got our chief Arsenal correspondent, Wavy Davey, in the building. How's it going, lads?
Good there. Come on.
There. Don't know For the Love of the Game.
As always, a lot to unpack this weekend. Premier League, which you just done for the weekend. Well, one more game this weekend, but it's literally done. After the 4:30 game on the Sunday, you know the weekend's done with it. But boy, before we tuck into the big game of the weekend, pause. There was a bigger game at 12:30 on Saturday afternoon. Shame Scurv ain't here. Big up Scurv. Happy birthday to Scurv as well. He said, and I quote, Arsenal going to Newcastle this coming weekend, boys, will be the death knell in Arsenal's season. I'm pretty sure you've seen that on our TikTok page. If you haven't, go have a look at that. And in some Arsenal fans' views, they see it as exactly that. Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0. Straight over to you, Wavy. Before we get into what it means for the season going forward, what's your thoughts on the game yesterday and the result?
Terrible performance, bro. Absolutely terrible performance from the lads. I don't even think we showed up, to be fair. If I'm being honest, that's the worst I've seen Arsenal play in the last couple of years. I don't think I've seen us play that bad. Like there was no intent of nothing. We didn't pose any threat. Saka didn't show anything. Do you know what? This is the thing for me. Yeah? So we're gonna go back to this conversation that I started before the season started, and I said about when we sold Smith Rowe and Nelson, etc. And for me, it was like, right, Nwaneri is going to step in. When Odegaard's out, Nwaneri is going to be the guy to step in. And we've not seen that. We've seen Mourinho come in, and we've seen us play a certain type of football that's been pragmatic, and it's got results, yeah? In certain games, it's got results. We've had the red cards, we've had them situations that we can have them side conversations in it. But in reality, in the type of football that we're playing, we're not showing any intent. For me, the fact that we sold Smith Rowe and we're not playing Nwaneri and we're playing the type of football that we're playing, it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. So for me, it's not a big conversation. As far as I'm concerned, what we're displaying right now is not championship material to go out and say, right, we're intent on winning a league. Dre, you there?
I know, Dre, you here, bro?
Yeah, man's on mute.
I missed a lot of that. No, I missed a lot of that. My internet bugging out, bro.
Yeah, no, but overall, my point is that it's not good enough. I feel like we haven't shown any intent of trying to win games, secure like certain wins. We haven't. Nwaneri hasn't come in for Odegaard in the way that I thought that it would be, given the fact that we sold Smith Rowe. So yeah, bro. Overall, I'm just saying, yeah, it's not good enough.
Ronaldo, what's your thoughts on Arsenal's performance yesterday?
Boy, where do I start? Because to be honest, like I expected it. I expected a draw. I didn't expect much from Arsenal because Arsenal haven't been doing much. They've just been getting over the line. They haven't really been playing exciting football, blowing teams away. It's just that they've been doing the job, set piece here and there, winning games by, just nicking a goal, a set piece goal, then they build from it. They'll win 2-0, 2-1. They've been down 2-0, Leicester. Bro, Arsenal season's been a roller coaster, bruv. Yes, we can arguably say, yeah, red cards, sending offs, yeah, they change football games, but over the 10 games, Chelsea's above Arsenal, just to put things in context.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Arsenal haven't been doing anything special, so they deserve to be where they are. And like, if we're going to talk about that game in particular, come on, man, Wavy summed it up. Bro, no threat. They offer nothing, bro. Nothing. It was easy for Newcastle. It weren't like they was pin backed. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference of City losing a game than Arsenal losing a game. You get what I'm trying to say? City, they're going to try until the end, bro. They're going to create. They're going to push you back. You're going to be pinned back. You have to defend for your lives. Newcastle, I didn't see that, Drake.
And that's another point as well, That's another point, Ronaldo. Like, you see the fact that City lost and Arsenal lost. It doesn't make any difference for Arsenal. Like, there's no plus point for Arsenal, the fact that City lost. Because the fact of the matter is that if we won and City lost, then we're having a different conversation. Or if we drew and City lost, then we can have a different conversation. But the fact of the matter is we lost, they lost, so it don't change nothing for us, man. All it does is Liverpool have extended their lead, and City are more than likely going to win more games than Arsenal are going to win for the rest of the season. So, for me, like I said, bruv, it's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Totally.
You know what, yeah? I feel like these results, I think Liverpool got away with one this weekend. I think mainly because they're at home. But these results have been coming. Pause. And you see with Arsenal, and when we've been saying for the last couple of years, they're a system team, it's now showing. Because when you need a goal or a result, usually you could look to one man on a top team and say, go win me the game. Yeah. With Arsenal, it's like, all right, they all look at each other like, what do we do?
But Dre,
no one's got
I told you the recruitment it's not on point.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Not ready, bruv. Like, and the thing is, I'm not even, sorry to cut you, Dre, but I'm not even knocking the signing of Marino or Calafiori. But like, even the Sterling one, that one there is a bit mad. But anyway, let's not get to that. However, my point is that we never showed any intent in the transfer. Bro, okay, this is what I was thinking earlier. Yeah? We never won the league last season, yeah. So the benchmark is City. Okay? Yeah? We can all agree on that, right? So if we're saying Kai Havertz, because Kai Havertz has done a job for Arsenal, but if we're saying we're going out to win the league, to compete against City with Haaland up top, and Kai Havertz is going to be the guy that's going to lead our line for the rest of the season, bro, I just feel like we ain't got our ducks in a row. Because unless we go out and say, right, listen, we're signing a striker who's coming in to bag 25 goals, bro, standard, and I don't see what we're on.
Yeah. And I hear that. So that sounds like you've given up hope.
No, do you know what? No, do you know what is? Do you know what? Like the one thing I said here, and I'm going to be consistent with it, is that I just think that Arsenal, we've got a team that we spoke about the system, yeah, and I'm like, just focus. We can only focus on really one thing out of the two things. So out of the Champions League and the league, we have to focus on one thing and just go for it. I don't think that Arsenal can't beat anyone on their day.
Yeah.
I don't think we can't. But we have to go our way. Things have to go our way in terms of players have to be fit, players have to be on form, like the camaraderie has to be right within the team. Because I see how the energies of certain players when we don't get certain performances or certain results, or man don't score certain chances, or man don't pass certain balls.
Yeah. But bro, yeah, like I said this, yeah. Over the last 2 years we've been podding. I said, see Arsenal, they've been very lucky with injuries, bro. They've been so lucky. They've never had like a season where players are out for a substantial period. Like, see how Odegaard's out now. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Or you had to miss Saliba for a couple games, or you had to miss Saka for a couple games. It's never been like that, Wavy. This is the actually first season now where Arteta's tested. And we can see that it's a system because what he done with Kai Havertz is basically doing what Odegaard does. You know what I mean, Wavy. It's your team. He goes over there, he drops wide. So that's an overload. They don't know who to mark. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The centre back don't know whether to go with Kai or leave him. So, you know what I'm saying? That open space for Trossard, them man in the middle. It's a system, but like you say, bro, it all depends on the personnel, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? So you need your first 11. That's a big factor for Arsenal. And it's been like that for a few seasons now, Wavy. It's a big factor. Like, you're the only team to fill the same team, you know, bro. For how many games in the Prem? You feel what I'm saying?
But it also goes to a point, yeah, where you got to look at it like, raw. The last 2 seasons, we've come very close. You need to make a sign. It goes to Mikey's point, yeah, where he said Arsenal should have signed Isaac. They needed to make that big signing to
Yeah, I hear you,
to
but
produce
Isak's
a
a
bit
bit
of fear.
Isak's a
Like
bit
they need
mad.
to.
I'm not even saying Isak's a player, but man
Yeah.
needs to show some intent. That's the thing, and I don't think he showed
Something
it.
different in it, like something different. All this system tippy tapper business is cool, but that ain't gonna work all the time. Especially when you ain't got someone that can like not replace Odegaard, but do a job similar to Odegaard. You got rid of him. He's playing tomorrow night at Craven Cottage, bro. Like you could have had someone that can do a job for Saka if he's out injured. But again, he's playing at Craven Cottage tomorrow night. You know what I mean? Like,
Do you know the other mad thing?
You've been saying Arsenal, and I don't know if I blame Arteta or Edu for this, but getting rid of all these guys and not adequately replacing them is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like, some people in professional organizations would lose their job for this because you've set Arsenal back. Other teams are catching up. I'm not saying Chelsea are there, but boy, right now, table don't lie. You know what I mean? Like, and you know how City are. City ain't been great this season, but City can go on a run. But to be chasing this early in the season, Arsenal probably got to lose. If City do what they usually do, Arsenal probably can't afford to lose maybe a game and tops between now and the rest of the season. That's not going to happen. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's over.
Boy.
I'm sorry, Wavy, but I
It's
told you. It's done. I've been said.
Yeah.
Is man not what I'm saying? Like, Dre, I've been said, Wave, my boy, it's over. You see, what have I been saying? Arsenal fans are gonna celebrate a FA Cup or a League Cup like it's the Champions League. Remember, I told you this, Dre, and I told Wavy ages ago, but he didn't believe me when they was killing Ten Hag. I said, watch. You see, at the end of this so-called process, you man are gonna celebrate
Hey,
FA Cup.
hold on. Ten Hag is
Dre,
a dog.
watch. I bet you Wavy's gonna be in there with his scarf. He's gonna be on there with his scarf, his Arsenal cup. You know what was a cup final day, yeah.
Ten Hag was last
See
week.
a
Ten
cup
Hag
final
was
day. Bro, on cup final day, that's what Wade's gonna be doing. I told you, Jay, he's gonna celebrate that cup, bro.
100%.
It's over, Jay. Liverpool are 7 points clear of Arsenal. Arsenal next game is at home to Chelsea.
Away to Chelsea, mate.
Sorry, my bad. Oh yeah, my bad. Away to Chelsea at the bridge right now. Chelsea's eyes, they just dropped 2 points. And they're
100%.
still above Arsenal.
That's mad.
So you're not leaving the bridge above Chelsea.
On the same point. Goal difference.
Bro, it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm just saying, innit? From where
Arsenal
Chelsea
go to
were
the
last.
League as well, right?
Yeah, they do. They trip to, but the San Siro, Listen, bro, I told man before all of this happened, I said, listen, I expected you to draw. I'm not going to lie, against Newcastle. I didn't expect you to lose the game because I know you're a proper team now. But the way you're playing I expected your defense to pull the strikers through. I expected your defense to stay solid, but it was a good goal. It happens in football. You know what I mean?
I just want to put this down here. Yeah. Arsenal conceded 11 goals in the Premier League. Manchester United have conceded 12. Continue, Ronaldo.
Yeah, I heard that. So you scored 8 though.
Yeah, it's football. It happens like that.
No,
but I'm just trying to say, like, that defense.
One defense is poor. One defense is poor, and the other one's being compared with Premier League greats.
The only team that scored less goals than you is Southampton.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I agree. I agree.
No, but we're doing context.
We are. We're both on similar form, though.
Absolutely.
In the last 3 games, you took 1 point.
I totally agree. I'm not even knocking. I agree.
So forget Man United, Chelsea, for example, yeah. Where Chelsea were last season, where Arsenal was last season, yeah. Look at the difference now. It shows you that Arsenal are not going forward, Jay. They're going backwards. But Arsenal fans,
what about Arsenal and Man United though? We're talking about Chelsea. Let's not
deflecting as usual. Deflecting as usual.
Bro, Arsenal's 6 points ahead of Man United.
Okay.
What's United got
to do? You both support United, fam. And you're advocating for Chelsea.
I hear you, but this is for the love of the game. Remember that, lads.
We're speaking
for the love of the game.
We're speaking as respected football journalists here.
We're critics, baby. It's for the love of the game, baby. I hear you, though. I hear you.
No, for real. For the love of the game. Still,
for the love of the game, man. For the love of the game. Wavy's just in the hot seat right now.
I respect it.
But to what I say, just to follow up what you're saying, Ronaldo, yeah, like with Chelsea and Arsenal, it goes to standing still in it. Like Arsenal this summer needed to reinforce what they had and improve in it. Like they didn't. Calafiori's are good. All the signs they made are good, but going up against City,
is it what
good ain't good enough? You know what I mean?
But think about it. They got Mourinho in, Sterling, Calafiori, and who else? Did they get some? That was it. Yeah, who did City get? One player. They lost like 3. Well, they got Gundogan back in the end.
Gundogan, Savinho.
That's it. But
still,
Alvarez.
That level. But also, they ain't really looked great this season. They kind of stood still. That Bournemouth result's been coming. Pause. Wolves, they should have kind of lost you. Like, you know what I mean?
Can we go? Yeah.
Go on.
Can we go in on City though? They're 5 points clear to Arsenal. They're 2 points behind Liverpool, but that's the first game they lost in the Prem. They've only lost 1 game, so they can say it's a blip. You get what I'm trying to say? I know that's the second game Arsenal lost, whatever, yeah, but that's their first game, bro. Out of 10 games they've lost in the Prem. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Arsenal's had a few draws, a few results that never went their way. So think about it, bro. Think about it. For me, it's over anyway. Sorry, Wavy, man. That's it, bro. It's a top 4 team.
I'm not on that wave. I think it's early days. Obviously, you have to chase. It's just going to be, you got to look at it this way. They've played all the difficult games down. Chelsea's probably the last one until, I don't know when the reverse fixtures come around. But
United, bruv.
Oh, please. We're not.
All right. Cool.
Who knows what could happen in a month's time? What Amron's got cooked up ready in a month's time.
This is what I'm saying.
But right now, that United team, no way. Who's fearing us?
Bro, you said we would have lost today. We didn't.
Haaland has scored more goals than we have in the league this season. Like, what are we to fear?
Hey, anyway, just remember that. Yeah.
I say Arsenal, you're chasing. All right, cool.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
City have to come to the Emirates. Liverpool away, difficult. All right. But Tottenham come to you. Chelsea are going to come to you. Pause. All of that pause. Like, Arsenal are capable of going on a run. They know this.
When?
We
What
just
run?
can't let this gap. And you know what? If I'm Arsenal, yeah, I'm gonna go back to our experience as United fans when we've had to chase them in the league. We knew the team we had to chase, not the teams we had that were above us, innit? We knew the team we had to chase more time, especially in the 2000s with Chelsea. Back then, Arsenal. You usually had another team that was in the mix that were top, but you knew not to worry about them. If I'm Arsenal, just worry about City, because you know if you finish above City, you're gonna win the league more time than not. If you don't, if you finish above City and you don't, it's unlucky, innit? Liverpool are playing all the teams now. They're going to drop points. Liverpool have not been convincing as well. Just stay within reach of City going into after Christmas. That's it. Just keep within reach. City will drop points. It's not over. Absolutely not. Arsenal fans need to relax. You know,
You know
this
what?
whole
You know why I'm.
thing they got.
Yeah, you know why I'm not having it, Wavy. Yeah, before you say what you say, Wave. Yeah, because football, we got to take things into context, Jay. This is not on a board. You're writing down fixtures. Fixtures become different. Say, for instance, Liverpool, 7 points clear of Arsenal. You think if they're playing Arsenal at home, they're gonna go all guns out? They're not, Dre. It's all about who's the best team over 38 games. So you see, like now, City has to go to the Emirates. Liverpool has to go to the Emirates. They're going to the Emirates 2 points clear. It's different from going to the Emirates 5 points behind. Did you get what I'm trying to say? For example, we have to take these things into context. So every week,
I'm just
Arsenal,
saying,
yeah, when you're chasing, Jay, yeah, this is the motivation. You have to win every week. So, because think about it, you got to motivate the players. They're 7 points behind. You have to win every week and hope Liverpool lose, bro. If you don't win every week and it goes to 10 points, then 13.
And
What
are
are we
Liverpool going to win every week? No.
Bro,
Are City going to win every week? Judging by what you've seen, no.
Bro, Liverpool and
Arsenal
City
have
have
just
lost
got to keep
one
doing what
game,
they
Dre.
do.
Dre, they both
Yeah,
lost
and there's
one game.
29 games to go, bro.
All right.
Are
I'm
they going
just
to lose
saying,
one game between now and the end of the season? No.
Arsenal's losing 2 games per 10 games.
Convincing. No.
So
Have
in
Liverpool
20
looked
games,
convincing? No.
yeah, better than Arsenal.
Oh my God.
So am I lying? No, seriously, I'm actually lying. They've lost, bro. Look at the goals they conceded. Look how many goals they've
Liverpool have not
conceded.
looked convincing.
They're the
City have
best
not
team
looked
in the
convincing.
Prem. Dre, they're the best team in the Prem. They are,
Right
bro.
now.
Yeah, I'm just being
Right
real.
now.
They lost
It's
one
not
game,
by a lot.
1-0.
And they're the best team in the Prem. City have not looked convincing, but they're only 2 points clear.
Yeah, that's how good you have to be to
They're
be
only
a
2
Spurs
points
City,
clear.
bro. All right, watch this,
Listen,
yeah.
Arsenal,
Arsenal are 5 points behind City, and they haven't been convincing. And you're telling me Arsenal's still in this title race. Brother, tell me, it's basically telling me about Chelsea right now. I'm telling you, leaving the bridge, yeah? See when they leave the bridge next week and get on that bus, yeah? Watch. I'm done. Just make sure, man, them book the pod. This one has to be in the studio. we can't be remote. We need some live reactions. Yeah, Jay. We need some live reactions because they are not leaving the bridge above Chelsea. I guarantee you that. I know this for a fact, bro. You're not leaving the bridge above Chelsea, bro. 100%
wow.
Wavy. I'm sorry, man. I'm not saying you're gonna lose the game. I'm just saying you're not going above them. So it's either a draw or Chelsea win, bro. Trust me.
What is Wavy? React, please. Now they're talking the talk.
I don't know, man. Nostradamus now, isn't it? I don't know. That's predictions. Cool. Well, I'm cool. No problem.
Bro, this is when you see an Arsenal fan humbled. You know it's hard times, fam. It's hard times, you know.
Hey, Ronaldo. So I just need to confirm you. You're saying Chelsea are more in the title race than Arsenal.
Facts. 100%. And I've said it.
You know what's Max? You know what's
I've
so
said it.
no,
Trey, right now, yeah. Arsenal would be lucky.
We're not gonna do this.
Arsenal would be lucky if they finish in the top 4.
No, because
Lucky.
earlier on,
Lucky.
in one of the pods earlier on, when I said that Chelsea are title contenders, Ronaldo said to me, "Wavy, what are you chatting about?" So don't. It's
Bro,
easy
they're not
now.
in no
you do.
title contenders.
Bro,
I just said they're
bro,
more title contenders than
bro,
you.
bro,
They're not in no
bro.
title. Chelsea ain't winning nothing, but
Okay,
they'll win the top 4 race
okay,
above Arsenal.
okay, cool. All right, cool.
I'm not even
I'm just
joking.
highlighting how man move goalposts. That's what
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
no, 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 no.
The
Dre said to me, are they, Dre said to me, are they more in the title race? Yeah.
Recency bias is a thing, and I understand that obviously now Chelsea are doing a little bit, and it looks a little way, and they're on top of us on goal difference. It's easy to run this narrative of man said that Chelsea, but you weren't
Nah,
saying that. When I was
nah.
saying beforehand,
They was in the title race.
bro,
I hear you.
when I was talking about top 4 predictions at the start of the season, and I mentioned Chelsea, man was like, right, how can man be mentioning Chelsea above United? And this is where we are now. That's my point.
Yeah. Yeah, Wavy. It's 10 games in. I'm just telling you, I'm just answering a question Dre asked me. You're taking it out of context. He said to me, is Chelsea going to be in a title race more than Arsenal? And I said, yes, they are, but they ain't winning nothing. But
Okay.
they're gonna accumulate more points than Arsenal
All right, cool.
over the
Let
period
me
of the
just clarify.
season.
Sorry, let me just clarify on that point then, because what you did say as well is that United are winning the Prem. So
Yeah, that's at ground zero. Now we're 9 points off. Remember, don't forget. Don't forget, we're 9 points off. At the end of the season, I'm talking about after 38 games.
are you
Right
more
now, we're like,
than Chelsea?
of course, it's
Okay.
man, not, bro. We're top 4. Don't worry about it. I
You're
don't know
you're
where
more
that
you're
9
more
points is
title
gonna.
contenders than Chelsea.
Listen. I don't
No,
know
no,
where
sorry.
that 9.
You're
I
more
don't know
title
where that
contenders
9
than
points is gonna leave me. I don't know where I'm gonna end up. Could be 6th, 7th, 8th, but I know I'm 9 points off the top. So I don't know
but
where Arsenal gonna be.
just
They
to
might be.
clarify, are you more title contenders than Chelsea and Arsenal? Man United.
We're not title contenders, Wavy. We're playing to be 9 points off the top. 9 points off the top can lead to top 4.
I don't understand that. I don't understand the
Thank
answer.
you. You don't get what I mean. All
I
I'm
don't
saying
understand.
is,
No, I don't understand the answer. Can
I've
you
said
clarify?
this before, though.
Are you
I've
more
said this. We're not title contenders, bro, because we're not
You're
going to
not.
win the league. We're not going to
Sorry?
win the league. Title contenders are challenging for the league, Wavy. Just like Arsenal ain't no more.
Are you
Do
gonna
you
win the
get?
league, bro?
Do you
Are
get?
you winning the Prem? Are
All
you
right, let
winning
me
the Prem?
explain. Just that Arsenal ain't a title contender anymore. Do you get my point? So they might end up 4 points off the top, 3 points. I don't know, but I'm just saying you're not winning the league anymore. That is
Are
over
Man
now.
United winning the Prem as you predicted?
Nah, they're not. They're 9
Oh,
points off the top.
all right.
No, they're not winning the Prem Wave.
I
Don't
just want
worry. That was ground zero.
no,
Yeah, that was ground
Now
zero.
you've answered. Thank you. Cool. We can
All
move
right,
on.
cool. We can move on. Yeah.
We can move on.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Because I can see Wavy's feeling a bit. He's in the hot seat right now. Arsenal underperforming, 1 point from 3 games. So that's 9 points. So that's 8 points dropped. Is my math right? Because I'm not doing the math properly. I'm not doing it properly. That's 8 points dropped. And they're title contenders. What title contenders dropping 8 points in 3 games, bro? Talk to me, man.
That's cool. But
That's what I'm trying to say. Talk to me, man. And they might lose the
Um,
next game. Oh my gosh. We don't even want to talk about that. Let's leave that for next
very cool.
week. Let's leave that. Leave that for next week.
wait.
Feeling it right now, my guy.
Right. All right, let's get to beyond yesterday's game. You've mentioned it many times, but do you think yesterday was finally the point where Arsenal are paying for their crimes of the summer in the transfer window?
But I've said it, fam. Come on, man. I've been saying this, bro. Like the players that we released, the signings that we never replaced, letting Smith Rowe go, Nelson. I'm not saying that these are world breakers in it. Like I'm not saying they're gonna change the world in terms of Arsenal, but you've got players who understand the system of Arsenal, etc. So a Smith Rowe for me didn't. Well, like I said, for me, I'm happy to let him go if you're gonna use Nwaneri effectively and show that right within 10. This is the reason why we sold Smith Rowe. But for me, yeah, we ain't shown no progression as a club to say, right, this is where we are. And unfortunately, I just feel like, I'm not saying Arteta's out of his depth at all. I'm not saying that at all. But I just feel like the substitutions, even at halftime yesterday, I just feel like something needed to change. And there was nothing there for me, for him to change anything from the bench. You got Gabriel Jesus coming on doing the same old things that you've been doing for months and years, bro. Like it's long now, man. Like something needs to give.
Who do you think's to blame? Is it Edu or is it Mikel Arteta? Because I've been hearing rumblings that Mikel Arteta has a very big influence in regards to transfers. Like, and these men don't really have any pushback towards anything that Arteta says. Like, I don't know how true that is, but if that is true, is that a bit alarming for some that, for that to be going on?
It's mad because, like, for me, yeah, I try to look at things from a rational perspective. Like, I don't want to just try to apportion blame for the sake of it, if that makes sense. But what I will say is that generally, as a club, I feel like there's been some poor decisions made over time. Even letting Nketiah go, like, I didn't think it was a bad decision at all, but I just feel like we need to have a full and ready replacement. So when you got like Obi Martins that we lost to you lot, he was potentially meant to be the guy who was going to step up for Arsenal and be that Nketiah replacement. And like I said, for me, just in terms of like our attacking signings, that's what I think we've lacked. I think in terms of defensive signings, we've been all right. But in terms of showing intent and saying, right, we're going to sign someone who's going to change the way Arsenal look as a team, as a club. And when I say as a club, it's like making that intentional signing to say, right, everybody's kind of looking at Arsenal and being like, right, they signed my man. That's what I think we're lacking. You're on mute, bro. You're on mute, bro.
Jay, you're mute.
Ronaldo, what's your thoughts? You think Arsenal paying for their sins of the summer now?
Bro, 100%. 100%, bro. I don't want to like repeat what Wavy just said, but I agree with most part. But bro, you have to go out there and get a striker, bro. I know Kai did a job, but for me, like football is through my number 9, innit? You gotta get a guy that just scores, Dre. That's all he's there for. It shares the load, innit? Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, you don't have to play well. That's his job. Just score. You know what I'm saying, Dre? It's like Haaland. Half the time, he doesn't have a brilliant game. You get what I mean, Wavy? But he scores. And when he misses, it hurts. Like, look at that miss in that game. He hit the post twice. Like, you need a man like that. It's called a vocal point. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Saka, all these man, they're good players and that. But, bro, you need a man that's you can look at in the dressing room and go, yeah, he's going to give me like 18 to 20 goals of the season. You know what I'm saying, Wavy? It helps, bro. And I'm surprised they didn't go out and get that, Dre. That's why I said to Wavy, I thought Mourinho was going to play that role where like a goal-getting midfielder because, bro, you need goals to win the league, bro. You need that, bro. You need a man like, you need a certain man, bro.
And you know what? Yeah, it goes back to what we were saying at the beginning of last season when we came off the back of Arsenal throwing away the league and Saka, Odegaard, and Martinelli all bagged 15 goals, something like that, something along those stat lines.
Yeah.
And I was saying to Arsenal fans, don't expect that again this season because that's an anomaly. You don't usually get that from most teams. You usually get one man that bags 15 to 20. Usually, if you got 3 guys that get you 15, you've won the league. Should have won it that season, but they didn't. Cool. That's the season when they should have got a striker. They ran City close last year. Cool. They kind of got should have won it, didn't. It is what it is. This summer should have been the summer. Boom. Let me get my bagsman because you have to have a plan B. You know what I mean? If Haaland goes down injured for City, City can go back to what they were doing, 4 years ago when they had no striker and still won the league. You know what I mean? Liverpool have gunmen galore. If it's not Jota, it's Salah. If it's not Salah, it's Gakpo. Not Gakpo, it's Nunes. So any one of 4 or 5 can get you goals. Arsenal are relying off committee. You know what I mean? They've got away with it with Saka for 2 seasons, and all this not having any injuries. They've got away with it. But now, if Saka's not bagging you goals, what's going on? Players look clueless.
This is it. It's too much pressure.
There needs to be a point where in the game, a manager could go to someone and say, "Yo, all right, fuck all this system shit. We've got 5 minutes to go. We're losing 1-0. I need a win, or I need a point. Yo, who can I look on the bench? Sterling. You just got bare ex-Man City man on your bench. Who's gonna win me a game?" That's what Arsenal are missing. I've been saying it for 2 years. Arsenal have been missing that. And to me, that is criminal by Mikel Arteta. Because you've been a part of that beast of Manchester City. You know what it takes to win. You've seen the mechanics. You should know how to beat them. You've come close. Pause. But boom, all right, cool. I need something different. Like you said, Ronaldo, what's his name? Havertz has done a job, but a job ain't good enough to win the league. You need a marksman. You could have went and got Isaac. You could have went and got even an Ivan Toney. Even he's not a marksman like that. You know what I mean? But someone that you could say, like you said, Ronaldo, 18 to 20 goals. That if I don't even win the league, I'm there. Like he can turn 0-0s into 1-0s, 1-1s into 2-1s. You know what I mean? Arsenal now are just reverting back to what they were a few seasons back. We even said it a couple of weeks ago. They lose 1 or 2 games, it turns into 3 or 4. Next Sunday is huge. If they do not win that game, mate, it's a top 4 battle. Real talk. I don't even think, regardless of what City and Liverpool do next week, it's a top 4 battle. Because you ain't gonna have many weekends where you lose and Liverpool and City lose as well. Like, to me, I'm not even looking at Liverpool. City are the benchmark. Even if they're 2 points off Liverpool, City are the benchmark. This was a weekend missed. But if Arsenal won this weekend, 2 points behind. You know what I mean? Right. I'm expecting something at Chelsea next week. I don't think Arsenal are going to lose. That's my thought. But quickly, next Sunday, Chelsea, Arsenal, what's our predictions? What are you saying, Wavy?
I think we're going to have to pull something out of the bag. But it's mad because we got, like you said, we got Inter at the San Siro. It's another away game. How do you perform? How do you respond? If he's going to be back fit, is Odegaard going to be ready? Like, how's he going to fit back in? I think there's so many variables, bro. So I would love to sit here and say that I think we're going to win, but it would be unrealistic of me to say that because I know that there's many layers to it. If I'm being honest, but I will say this though: it's a season-defining game for us next week. To be fair, I thought like Newcastle was already, but I feel like this week are 2 season-defining games in terms of how we look in the Champions League, how we respond to that. If we get a positive result, do we translate that into Sunday, or is it just a thing where we might get a draw at the San Siro and a loss at Stamford Bridge? And for me, that's a horrible week.
I hear you. Ronaldo.
So I'm hoping for a win. Yeah, in short, I'm hoping for a win.
Okay.
But lads, listen, I'm gonna have to cut.
No problem, mate.
Always,
it's been a pleasure.
It's
been a pleasure having our chief Arsenal correspondent with us as always.
Ronnie, Dre,
we'll catch up. Man. Love, G. Don't know.
That's me. Ronaldo, what's your thoughts on the game next Sunday, Arsenal, Chelsea? You think Chelsea gonna win?
Bro, like I said to Wave, I'm not saying Chelsea's gonna win, but I'm 100% sure that Chelsea's not losing that game. They're not losing that game, bro. Trust me. It's a derby, you know. Don't forget. And also, where Chelsea are in the league, they're above Arsenal. And Maresca's job is just to finish top 4. That's it. He's got one job to do, bro. Anything else is a bonus. He knows. He said it though. He says it. Chelsea has to finish top 4, bro. People forget the money they spent, you know, Drake. You know what I mean? So they're not spending that money to be outside top 4, bro. They have to be in Europe, Champions League Europe, not Conference League Europe. So yeah, bro. If anyone winning that game, I'm leaning towards Chelsea. But I still see a draw because, like I said, Arsenal are a proper team, innit? So when they're down, they've got to be able to grind out results, bro. Arteta, earn your bread, man. Earn your bread.
Big game next Sunday, bro. More, let's focus on the here and now. In case you've been living under a rock the last week, since we last recorded, literally the next day or the day after?
Literally next day, next
the man
morning.
Was supposedly, the man that was, and it came out of nowhere. I don't think anyone expected this, but Erik ten Hag was allegedly cooking under Ronaldo. They turned off his stove. They cut the electrics. They ran out the kitchen. He was let go. Manchester United. But literally that day, that night, the next morning, United earmarked their replacement. And by the end of the week, it's been announced Ruben Amorim will be the new Manchester United manager. He will start on the 11th, not this Monday, next Monday. What's your thoughts, Ronaldo, on Amorim coming in as United manager and Ten Hag departing?
Boy. First and foremost, I have to say, like, big up Ten Hag, innit? He's not for everyone, but he gave us 2 trophies, so I respect that. All the best for him. But it's obvious that these guys already knew that's their guy in it, Trey. It's a new structure. People forget that it's a new structure. It's a new everything. New CEO, new football director, new scout, you know what I mean? So obviously they had someone in mind, and it was obviously this guy in it. It was him because he's one of the best managers in Europe at the moment. Young managers, by the way, I should say. You get me? So I'm happy and pleased. I'm pleased how they dealt with it. Like, if you're gonna get rid of Ten Hag, give us a clear plan. Let us know what's happening. Don't leave us in limbo like the past. Do you know what I mean? So, because all these things affect performances on the pitch. Everyone's like new manager bounce, but come on, man. The players are affected. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? They got so much going on. They got to think about new manager positions, blah, blah, blah. It's best to get, you know what I mean, Dre? The way they dealt with it, I have to give them credit. I have to give the new owners credit. You know what I mean? They didn't let it linger, limbo, and you know what I mean, bro? It was straight to the point. Identify who you want and go and get him. Pay the money, whatever it's cost, signed up. So I respect it. I respect it.
I'm surprised at the efficiency of the way United moved. I'm surprised that it didn't leak Sunday night. I'm just surprised that just about how United. I would have expected a week ago when we were doing the pod for us to have sack Ten Hag, earmarked a replacement, and we've had an interim that knows what games he's going to manage. Like, that is the run-ins of not just a football club, but of a top club. Yeah. Some clubs know how to sack a manager. It takes them a while before they can hire a manager. They like to haggle and all this, that, and like you said, sometimes it linger. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's a 2-3 week process before they got their man through the door. Pause. United, Monday morning, I was shocked when I looked at my phone and saw Ten Hag sacked. Usually you hear something, didn't hear nothing. Sacked. Everyone thought it was going to be Xavi. United, there was no leaks. United just, apparently, Berardo called Ashworth and said, yo, we're going to Portugal. We know who we want. We're gonna go get him. They went there Tuesday evening. I heard it was virtually done. Them managers there talking about compensation in it. That's how top club. We
You know
played
what I
on
mean?
Wednesday. Everyone
Boss.
knew exactly what was going to happen. Amorim's coming in. Van Nistelrooy is going to be the manager until the 11th. Top club. You get me? Well done to United. I respect it. That's you look at when we sacked Mourinho. We had no clear path for who our next manager was going to be. We just thought sack him and see what we can do. It was just a firefighter job. Get Ollie in. He knows the club. United said, we're not even going to let this run. We're not even going to let Van Nistelrooy do a little end of the season job. Because boom, see if he does that, then we're going to be at the same situation where we're under Ollie. It's not happening. Well done to Man United, bro. Top job. You get me? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Hey,
you got mute
Ronaldo,
up, Jake. Yeah. Take it away. Yeah, man.
what's your thoughts on what we can expect from Ruben Amorim?
Yeah, man. What's it?
Yeah, what can we expect from Ruben Amorim, Ronaldo? Are you mute? I can't hear you.
Yeah. We're gonna expect structure, Dre, yeah. We're gonna be a harder team to beat. So that equates to more points. We should move up the league 100%. And when we put things in context, we're only 6 points off the top four. We're only 6 points off Arsenal. That's not so bad. Even Amorim said it. He said it's perfect. The position we're in is perfect because that way he can do what he wants to do. He even said it publicly because it's the truth. If we was in a better position, then he would have to do what Ten Hag done. Do you know what I mean? And what Ten Hag done was play the system that was there before. Get the best out of the players. He finished third in that season. You know what I mean? So when Amorim come in now, the position we're in, he can imply his tactics. Do you get me, bro? He's got free reign, Jay. So he can say scrap that. We're gonna go for a new system, and I'm gonna coach you lot how to play the system. Do you see what I'm trying to say? You don't have to like down his system to please them, for example. They have to buy what he's selling because you're down and out. You're in the dumpster. You're 13th in the league, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? So whatever you're doing is not working. Do you see what I'm saying, bro? So yeah, bro, that's what we can accept from Almer. And the thing why I like this manager, yeah, because he's young in it, so we have to give him time. Why I like him, bro, yeah, he's the sort of guy that he took the tactical approach. Do you get me, Jay? He's not like a theory guy. Like, see how Christie said it. He said there's these new managers come into football. They're all about their laptops. They're on the computer. They think it's all tactics, it's all systems now. Because we know football's dead now. It's all robots, bro. Literally.
Yes.
So with Almiron, what I like Almiron, yeah, bro, yeah, he's more of the practical approach. He's more like the old school managers. Put some of these old school guys in a classroom. They can't pass a test, bro, but they know football. Do you know what I mean, Jay? They know ball. Like, you know what I'm trying to say in it, bro? Like, back in the day, all these pro license, all these stuff wasn't there, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So managers, they just knew football, if you get what I'm trying to say. But so Almiron is a G, bro. I rate him for that because he said it. You know, he done his internship at United. Like, the media don't want to broadcast that, but when he actually said, yeah, I'm going to be a football coach, he came to Manchester United under Jose Mourinho and he was there for a year doing his internship. So for him, this is where he wants to be, bro. He said it. This is the club. This is what I wanted. This is the only club that will make me leave sporting during the seasons, Manchester United. Man say, I can't miss this opportunity. Remember, he spoke to the pansies. Sorry, he spoke to the red half of the Mersey, you know, bro. Because you know, I don't like saying their name and that. Zero promotion, bro. He spoke to the red half of the Mersey and they couldn't convince him to go, bro. That was their first choice. Do you feel me, bro? Sloth's doing well. Credit to him. I'm not taking nothing away from the man, but their first choice was the guy that said I wanted United. So I rate him, bro. Man won a trophy without a pro license badge, bro. I rate man, bro.
2 trophies.
Levels.
2
There you
trophies
go.
now,
Yeah,
bro.
if you put things in context, you're right, Drake. When you know with Braga, he won the League Cup and he won the league, bro. Man won the league, bro, with no badge, bro. That is crazy, bro. And you see, when you see a
Yeah.
man go to Ireland, the Irish FA, to do his badge, you know that academically, my man ain't 100 blood. You know about the Irish, bro. Let's keep the thing real, Jay. He would have got his badge ages ago. You know, think about Jay. Come on, man. We know the thing, bro. Let's keep the thing 100, bro. You're gonna go all the way to the Irish FA to get your badge. It shows that in the classroom you ain't the sharpest tool in the box, bro. But you're not. But on the pitch, yeah, you know you're tinging it. Because we know footballers ain't the smartest. Well, you know what I mean, man. So yeah, bro.
No disrespect to our Irish followers, man. Big up Ireland and Dublin.
Nah, no disrespect, but you don't know. You don't know. You don't know, bro. Man left the Portuguese FA, you know, to go all the way to Ireland, man. Come on, man. But yeah,
What are we saying in regards to who do you think's gonna thrive in the under Amorim and who do you think's gonna falter under the new
yeah,
system changed by Ruben Amorim?
yeah. I'm looking for players like Ugarte. Obviously, he's played under him. You know what he demands, and I can see Van knows we need Ugarte, which is good because I think that as well. Kobe, Yarrow, Bruno. I don't know who. I think I think he's gonna play Rashford striker. You know, for some reason, because them two strikers that we got, bro, brother, them put them two man, they can't make one, brother. One of them's 0.3 and the next one's 0.0, blood. So these men can't even add up, these men can't add up to one. Jay, can't you see? You can't even put both of them together and get one, brother. So right now, I don't know who's up front, bro. But because the way
This
he
is the
plays, yeah,
worst forward line I've ever seen at United by far. Like this is so bad.
come
Like
on, Jay.
Hoyland is. I don't know what's worse. Xerxes, you ain't got a lick. I don't know if it's his hair which stops his pace, but like what do they call it? It's like his hair's tailgating him, bro. Like,
Yeah,
bro, nothing. Hoyland can't control nothing. His runs are terrible.
yeah.
He doesn't run into the space, he runs
Unacceptable
into
now.
it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, and
unacceptable
then
now. And his passing is rubbish. He delays it. It takes too long.
Usually I'm not for players throwing up their arms, but if I'm going natural, twice he done it. Hoyland done it.
Yeah,
That's a
man.
simple pass for a striker to make, you know.
Get me,
You
bro.
see when
Last
you ain't
season I
you're
allowed him.
brave,
Not this season.
being
No,
brave enough to do them passes, you should not be playing for Manchester United, bro. Because
that's
if
it.
you're not brave enough to make them passes in a situation when you need to shoot, you're definitely not going to be brave enough to shoot.
It's a
Terrible,
young
bro.
boy. It's a young
Kill
boy. His age
Garnacho for his
showing.
decision making. Kill
Yeah,
Garnacho for his decision making. He's the only one that's brave enough to go and run at you and
exactly.
take a shot. I
Yeah,
think
you
that's
don't
why you
want.
don't pass.
See, I hear you, Trey. I hear you.
He's like
Nah, I
these
hear
man
you.
will probably be on the goal line and look to pass to the next man. Like he's just like, just give me the ball. Like it's so bad. It's terrible.
I know, bro. So I don't know what he's gonna do up front, but then again, Dre, his system gets the best out of strikers, bro. Goikarez, he got my man from Coventry. Do you know what I mean, bro? Coventry City, bro, badding up Europe, and we're gonna watch him against City on Tuesday because I'm gonna be watching them now. You know what I mean? Like this is my new manager, bro. So, bro, he got a tune out of my man. That's a steal, bro. He came to England Championship to get, you know what I mean? A guy that's banging goals left, right, and center. So I think it's to do with the system as well, Jay. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the way he plays out of possession is mad. It's hard to break down, bro. So for me, he's more like a Jose Mourinho type of a new age Jose because the system he plays, yeah, bro. We go into like a five at the back without the ball. You know what I mean? So I don't know who our wing back's gonna be. It can't be Rashford and Garnacho, Trey. It can't be, Trey. I'm being honest, bro. It can't be. I know he plays Trincao and all them, man, but they run up and down, Jay. They proper work, bruv. You know what I mean? So
I don't.
I don't know.
I don't
You know
think.
what I mean?
I think. I think Rashford's time's soon going to be done at United, bro. I think.
Yeah, that formation don't suit
I
him
don't think
unless he's up front.
it's not
That's
going
what I
to work.
say.
Him. I think him and Bruno. This system's not going to suit them two at all. I
I
think.
hear that.
I think for Rashford to get subbed off today, when we need to win a game, what was it, 1-0 at the time or 0-0 at the time? It says a lot. It says a lot. An academy player, like you say, an academy player is taking your spot in the team. You've been moved out to the right. And then the guy that comes on for you does more than what you do in the 90. I know you hit the post and whatever, but I know with Amorim teams, you need to work. As much as you do going forward, you've got to work going backwards.
Feel
He
winner
didn't
as
help
well.
out. He didn't help out Mazzarri today.
100%.
Like, something's got to change for Rashford to stay. That's my
He's
thing.
got to
I think with
play
Bruno,
striker.
he
Yeah.
can't play the 8. He can't play the 8 because he ain't disciplined enough to play the 8. Unless he's one of the 3 forwards, which I don't think suits his
10s,
game
yeah.
because Bruno wants to mix in it. So
He
that's going
plays
to
like
be
a
one
2-10.
for.
He plays like a
Yeah,
2-10, Jay. So he might see in the middle, yeah, he's got like a box 4. There's like 4 players, so there's like 2 10s and 2 holders. Do you get what I'm saying? And then he's got that 5 and the 1 striker. So the way he plays, yeah, there's like 2 10s really. That's why I say Bruno might get a blight. He might play with Kobe. He might play Kobe Maino and Bruno Fernandes and Ugarte and Casemiro. Do you see what I'm saying? Just protecting. So you see what I'm saying? Because he likes to have 5 players defending and 5 players attacking, bro. Teams balance in possession. They're proper hard to break down, hard to beat. But I can't see Rashford playing wing back, bro. And I'm a big fan of Rashford because his wing backs, they gotta run back, bro. You gotta be recovering, and that ain't Rashford, bro. Nowhere to lie. Not even Nacho. I can't lie. Not even Nacho, bro.
Maybe, but I think Harry Amas is going to get game time under Amorim.
Yeah, 100%. Because he's a wing back.
I think that will suit him. I think it'll be, managers like to make a statement when they first come in. Someone that ain't played in a while suddenly gets game time, or they want to make a statement like raw. Okay, there's an avenue for young players to come through. Them type of statements there. I think Harry Amas is going to get game time. I think Luke Shaw's going to be used as a backup to Martinez in one of the 3 at the back, in it. Bruno actually said that little box. It could be. I think personally, it's going to be Ugarte and Mainu, because I think from what I've seen, Amorim likes that 8. That's like the in between the 10s and the 6. So I don't know. I think that could be something there. I want to see Xerxes, Højlund, and Bruno. If it's not that, Xerxes, Højlund, Ahmad. I feel like Xerxes needs to be playing with someone up top, and it's vice versa with Højlund, isn't it? They can't be alone up top. I think if they have a foil, if it's them 2 linking up, you possibly could see something in it. Them 2 alone, I can't see it. But we've got possibilities. Like, it's not like one thing I always say about managers: don't leave the squad in a worse place than when you left it, innit? And arguably, you could say there's ingredients there of a good team. Ten Hag just didn't get the system right. He coached himself out of a job, which I said a year ago. Not that that's what he's going to do. Ten Hag coached himself out of a job. But if you look at it from remember when we did that pod after the Brentford game when we lost 4-0 at their place?
Yeah.
Give it a year or 2. All these players, McTominay, Fred, Maguire, Lindelof, will not be in the starting lineup. Look at the potential of this starting lineup now. These men are nowhere near the team now. They are 6, 7 choice options, isn't it? The back 3 is potential to be the most solid in the league. Lindelof. I mean, not Lindelof. Delete.
I hear you,
Already off
Jay.
statistics alone, we've got the
Yeah.
best, one of the best goalkeepers in the league. Onana's kept more clean sheets than Raya, bro. And Onana's been good this season.
Yeah, not yeah.
You know
I
what
get
mean?
you. Big
Got the
improvement from
6.
last season. Yeah,
Got the 6 in Ugarte. Mainly, I think that can work. It looks like, I think, to me, Mazraoui's got to start because he's solid. So if it's Mazraoui at right back, then Dallo can do his running up and down at left back. I'll take that. I don't want to see no Garnacho and then man there at wing back. That's no. You know what I mean? Going forward, we just need goals, bro, and a bit of structure. Hoyland, Xerxes, to me, Bruno. Let's see if we can start cooking. You know what I mean?
I know, man. Obviously, I think he's gonna let a few go and a few through the door, man. Because you know, managers, bro, they always wanna, you know what I mean, get players in that knows what they're trying to implement. It's easier to implement your, you know what I'm saying, to implement your tactics and your, you know, systems when you've got players that you've already worked with. It makes for a smooth transition. Do you know what I mean? So I think, yeah, bro, it's a match made in heaven, man. It's a manager that's really ambitious. It's a club that's in the, you know, in a position where we need a manager that we can grow with. Because Man United's type of club that we don't want a manager for 3 years, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? The fans want to, you know what I mean, support our managers for, you know what I'm saying, for longevity, bro. So we can build together. I see a positive future, Jay. No word to lie, bro. I see a positive future because I thought the team was good anyway. But just to touch on Ten Hag, yeah, bro, yeah. I don't think I rate him for what he done. Arguably, he won us 2 trophies, but I don't think he understood the assignment, bro. He never had the support. And even I think Ineos as well, they saw that. That's why they gave him the 2 years, you know, Jay. Because when you think about it, yeah, he's a part of the recruitment, all of this 80 million for Anthony, all of this. Bro, he doesn't understand the Prem. Bro, what did I say from day one? He don't know ballers, Jay. Jay, arguably, yeah, out of these 16 man that he signed, yeah, bro, arguably none of them are Man United's level, bro. It's only Casemiro, bro. I'm being real, like he don't know ballers, bro. Like he signed so many players, yeah, and none of these man, City would have signed any of them, bro. If you get what I'm trying to say, like none of these men that we can say right now, who's been his best signing, or who has he improved at the club? In year 2, I could say Rashford, but now look, we're still saying Rashford needs to leave the club. Who has he really improved? Only Nacho and Kobe Mainu, bro. And that's just the facts, bro. And they're not even signings. They're none of his signings.
I think Ineos, I think they tried to appease the fans by keeping Ten Hag, innit? You know, United fans wrote that letter and whatnot. I thought that was a bit whatever, innit? I think Ten Hag should have seized the opportunity that he had because most managers would have never gotten that lifeline of staying beyond this season. Last season was horrendous.
I know.
There's been a few unlucky games early on. Brighton, especially if Xerxes weren't there, I think we would have won that game. You know what I mean? But still, you knew we were open and you still persisted with this open nonsense. It's open nonsense. And you coached himself out of a job. You know what I mean? So Ten Hag, silliness. You don't know ball. You want to ball for every player.
Yeah, you don't know ballers.
You don't know ball. Like, that's terrible.
Nah, I'm Man United, bro. The type of player, the stature, the makeup, Mason Mount, Trey, man. Wagon wheel, bro. These are the things I'm talking about. Think about it, yeah. Imagine we had Mason Mount now in our team. These men, we don't even talk about them, Trey. We don't even mention them. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, that's why I think Ten Hag, yeah, he needed help. The structure of the club, yeah, wasn't there, bro, because there was no way Dan Ashworth is signing these men, bro. Look at the difference.
Absolutely.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? When there's structure above you, they'll tell you, brother, where you going, Anthony, 80 million? Are you crazy? This is Manchester United, bro. You get what I'm saying?
With this group of players, you should not be going into weekends where you're 15th or 14th in the league.
I hear you.
That's unforgivable.
Yeah,
That's unforgivable, you know what I mean? And these players, Bruno said something after the game today where he apologized to Ten Hag and whatever, but a week ago, you missed a sitter, which effectively cost you that same manager a job. It's the same apology crap that he did when Oli lost his job. Bro, anyone that's been a part of these managers losing their job need to leave, bro. These men are accustomed to losing. The culture needs to shift. Dallo needs to go. Maguire needs to go. Lindelof needs to go. Shaw needs to be released from his contract. How have you not played a game since February? It's Christmas in 7 weeks, bro. He's played more games for England in that time than United, bro. He needs to be released. Cut his contract. Pay him off.
Man did everything to play for England just to be injured for the whole season for United. I don't rate that. Can never rate that, bro. It's a club that pays you, bro. You know the ones. Yeah. But I hear you though, Trey, man. Sooner or later we're gonna wipe the slate clean. But you see the reason why, yeah, I defend certain players, bro. Yeah. You see when we're down in the doldrums like now, yeah, bro, we can't depend on none of these men that came through the door, Jay. We can't. I'm being real. You can't put your hat on none of them, Jay. And that's shocking. And that's why Ten Hag got sacked at the end of the day, bro. Because see a manager, they're as good as their players. So you build bond, you build trust. He brought these players in thinking they will save his job, not get him sacked. So I know us, yeah, we're fans in it. We've been supporting the team way before Ten Hag. So obviously we're still saying, Bruno, all these man. Bro, imagine we never had these man, Jay, just for a second and think who would have been doing anything. None of these man, my boy. Think of none of these, bro. I can't, bro. I don't even. Who do I talk about, Jay? Be honest. If it ain't Rashford or Bruno's Nacho, fam, I cannot talk about none of these man, bro. None of them, bro. Even as much as I want to, I can't. It's shocking, my boy, man. Like I've never seen that at United. Like a manager come in and he hasn't got one signing that put in the work for him. Think about it. There's no signing man can say that put in the work for Ten Hag, bro. I'm telling you, my boy. Crazy. You're on mute, Jay.
Well,
yeah.
Hopefully there's change. But
yeah, man.
Moving on. Also last week we thought it would be nailed on that Vini Jr was gonna win the Ballon d'Or. Then we got news about Monday afternoon that boy, he ain't winning. Madrid have chartered out a private jet for the whole team. Madrid said we ain't going. All this and that. Rodri ended up winning it. I'm not mad at that personally, but still. And boy, here we are. Some pundits have come out and said Vini Jr is arrogant for flying out his family and his team. I think there's something deeper in that. But what's your thoughts, Ronaldo, on Vini Jr being snubbed for Ballon d'Or? Do you think it's deserved?
Of course, 100%. 100%. Hands down, that's Vini's. Hands down. These prizes, Ballon d'Ors, this stuff is supposed to go to the best player. And Vini's by far the best player last season, bro. Scored in the Champions League final. Scored a hat-trick in the Super Cup against Barcelona. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's going crazy like, yeah, Barca beat Madrid the other day. People are forgetting what Vini done in that Super Cup thing, bro. Man scored a hat-trick, bro. Do you feel me? The night before it was announced, you know what I mean? Like, Champions League, you got a hat-trick as well. It's by far, bro. Best entertaining player. By far the best player for me right now in the world is Vini, bro. Trust me, so that's definitely my boy. Big time robbery, bro. Big time robbery. Big time robbery. Like, remember, this narrative of Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or only started after the Euros. It was after the Euros, bro. After the Euros, and this is how powerful mainstream media is, bro. After the Euros, all it took was one pundit to say, it wouldn't be bad if he won the Ballon d'Or. See what I'm saying? And then that was it, bro. They just started running with it. Before that, it was no mention of Rodri winning any Ballon d'Or, Jay. No word of that, yeah, bro, yeah. And then after the Euros, yeah, which, remember, man got injured in the final, bro. Arguably, he was not the best player of the tournament. You could have gave it to Nico. You could have gave it to even Lamar, bro. Almo. Do you know what I'm saying? You could have gave it to Almo as well, you know, Jay. Because you know Almo came on for Pedri, done his thing throughout the tournament. Bro, they gave it to Rodri, bro. And then all of a sudden now, man comes into this Ballon d'Or contention. Brother, that's the worst Ballon d'Or winner ever, in my opinion. That's just me, bro. This is worse than back in the day, yeah, when they robbed Thierry Henry and gave it to Nedved, bro. This is even worse. This is even worse, bro.
You know what? I don't think UEFA wanted Vini Jr to win simply because of what you might say.
Exactly, Jay. I agree with that fully. I didn't want to say it, but you said it. You said it, bro. You said it.
Potentially going to say something mad on that stage.
Yes, and because he's the best player in the world now, it looks even bad when they're doing that stuff to him week in, week out.
You know? Exactly. And like, they've got this image they got to maintain, the whole say no to racism nonsense that they do. To the outside world, I don't know what it looks like outside of Europe, but they may think, oh, UEFA got it under control, there's no racism. They want to keep that sort of image.
Fully.
Vini Jr was going to blow that completely up on that stage.
Yeah.
He was going to bad up all the racism. He's going to bad up La Liga. He's going to bad up UEFA. France, whatever, FIFA, the whole thing. They wanted to avoid what was going to come, so they gave it to the team that won the Euros. All right, cool. What else let's pick a player that won something as well. Oh, Rodri won the Premier League. He ain't lost in like 70 odd games. All right, cool. That's a valid reason. Let's go with that. Because how could he be favourite to win? We've all known he's been favourite to win up until Monday morning. Exactly. Obviously, Rodri would have been given a heads up that he's going to win. These men know way before that they're going to win the award before we know.
Yeah.
Chartered a gift for your family. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone does it in music, film, everything. You know if you're going to win an award. Fly out your family. It's a big moment, isn't it?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? You won the Champions League. Right, cool, your country is whatever. But still, biggest moments, Vini turned up. If I was to do my 1, 2, 3 for the Ballon d'Or, would have been Vini, Jude Bellingham, and then you could possibly bring up Rodri. But Rodri, like you said, he wasn't even the main man for Spain winning the Euros. What the hell? You know what I mean? It's crazy. The guy they don't want the shitstorm that was gonna come by Vini Jr win, so they saved their backs. Simple as that.
Can I add to that as well, Jay? Well, I agree with your point, yeah. You see, just before the night before, remember, you know, Lamar, Rafinha, Balde, basically Kunde, all the black guys was racially abused in the Bernabeu. And Vini made a statement. He said, Madrid police, like you just said, the man went on social media and made a statement, bro, against his own fans, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So there you go. The youth fighting for racism. Remember, he cried in the interview, bro. So all he's going to do now is cry on stage and just pour his heart out, bro, because he's been through a lot. Do you get me? And that's why I rate Lamar. People think in their head, Lamar's mocking Vini, bro. He's dancing because Vini's still dancing, bro. Remember, they're saying stop dancing. Man's a ray-tay-tay, yeah? Like, you get me, bro? Using these, bro, it's bad, you know. Man, stop dancing like a monkey and that, bro. Come on, bro. Like you said it, Jay. He's gonna go on stage and he will say something. You know what I mean? So they're scared of it. They're scared what he might say, and the spotlight's gonna be on him now. So whatever he does, like you say, Dre, yeah, he's gonna have a influence now on all the kids at football. You know what I mean? So he's gonna highlight what's really going on. I think that played a big part in that decision, bro. I agree with you, bro.
100%, man. But it's a shame. But Vini Jr, don't stop fighting a good fight, man. We respect it. Don't worry about that. And if you don't like La Liga, you got a home in the Premier League, bro. That's
No,
it.
United, bro. Amorim.
You know what I
Speech
mean?
Portuguese,
Your
man.
own fans are booing people because of their skin color, bro. And Real Madrid have about 6, 7 black men on their team, bro.
I know, bro. You just won the Euros for you, Lamar. These Spanish men are horrible. You know, he's Spanish, Jay.
Exactly.
Hey, it is
Your
mad.
country star boy is black, bro. He's African.
No, bro. They
And
hate it.
listen,
They hate
when
it,
you're
bro.
ready, Vini Jr, we've got a place for you. Prime time, Sunday, 4:30 in the afternoon. You ain't getting no booze, bro. The only places you got to worry about is the New Den at Millwall. You're never going to play them. And Stamford
Trust.
Bridge, the Shed End. And the Matthew Harding stand in that. That's it.
Hey,
Everywhere
big
else
up
is good.
Shabba. Big up Shabba, doing my boy, man. You don't know. It's tuned in. Shabba don't even know what the shed
Big up
then is,
Shabba,
bro.
man. Don't worry, Shabba. You just need to go to one game in the Matthew Harding stand and you might never go back to Chelsea again, bro.
Bro, you don't even know what the shed then is, bro. Them man
Hey,
don't know what the
you
shed then
don't
is,
know,
bro.
bro.
I'm
Man, like
joking.
that, a real welcome.
What did Shabba just say? They're saying Vinny didn't perform for his country.
Neither did Rodri.
But yeah. Arguably, he wasn't the best, but he got player of the tournament. I think they gave him best player of the tournament. I don't know why, but they did, and that's when the Ballon d'Or conversation started. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we all watched the Euros. You know what I mean? We all knew that. Come on, bro. My man came off for half time and they won the final. For
And they were
example,
better when he was off the pitch.
you get what I'm trying to say, bro. So we know that Rodri didn't make that much of a difference. But yeah, Shabba, Vinny and them, man, we know they didn't win the Copa America. Messi did, but I hear you. He did okay. I wouldn't say he was the best for his country, but he did okay, Shabba. But that's not what it's about, Shabba. You have to perform for your country and your club. You won the biggest prize in Europe, Shabba, and he won his league. You know what I mean? So come on, man. Big game player, man.
Definitely. All right, man. Before we wrap it up, as usual, Ronaldo, your top 5.
Yeah. Top fizzy. Where we starting from?
I know it's changing this week. I definitely know
Always
it's changing this.
Always changing, bro. Always changing. Always changing. I got a bit of surprises in there. So yeah, at 5, I'm gonna go straight in, bro. At 5, one of the only teams left unbeaten in Europe, and this is a crazy one. Everyone's gonna be like, "Raw, where did they come from?" We're going for the old lady, bro. Juve.
Juventus.
Motta, I'm rating it. I've been watching him. He hasn't lost a game. He's been drawing a lot of games. But this kid healed us, you know. He's a problem, you know. Trust me, I didn't know it was this bad, but I've been watching him and boy, he's on stuff. He's on stuff, Jay. They haven't been winning a lot of games, Jay, but they haven't lost yet in the league. Do you know what I mean? And Napoli losing 3-0 to Atalanta made Juve get a little bit closer to them now. So, boy, it's a bit mad.
I want to make this statement here. I think Serie A is slowly creeping back up, you know.
Oof, getting a bit more
Standing in
competitive.
the league. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's like 5, 6 teams there, which are very, I want to say very good, but good. Like the levels are increasing. Kudos to that league. Kudos to Juventus, man. There's been some real shaky years, but hopefully they can return back to their old glory days and that. All right.
This is what
That's
I'm
number
saying,
5.
man.
You got number 4.
Number 4 is a tricky one, you know. I'm split between PSG, another team that's unbeaten in their league. We're the top 5 leagues in Europe. They're the only 2 left, PSG and Juve. But I'm split because Bayern Munich are playing so well in their league. They're not doing well in Europe, but they're doing well in their league, bro. So you know what? I'm gonna give number 4 to Bayern Munich, bro. 3-0 win, 2 more goals from Harry Kane. Elise balling out. Musiala got his first hat trick back in the week. You know, they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. I can't lie. Still, feel me? And then, obviously, number 3, I'm gonna go PSG. You know, 10 games in the league, 8 wins, 2 draws. They lost to Arsenal, the Champions League. Fair enough, it was away, but form-wise, they're doing it again, bro. They're doing it without Kylian Mbappe. Do you feel me? Like Luis Enrique is comfortable in that league, bro. He hasn't lost a game over 10 games. So PSG, they're on form. They're not performing well in the Champions League, similar to Bayern, but league-wise, they're on form. They're doing their thing. Number 2, you already know who's there, bro. It was a tricky one this week to say who's number 1 and number 2, but I'm gonna put Barcelona number 2. You know, Jay. I'm gonna put Barcelona number 2, man. Yeah, I know. By right, they should be number 1. You know, for what they done to Madrid and coming. You know what I mean? Like, come on, they should be by right because they won again 3-1 at the weekend. But I'm gonna give number 1, numero uno. You know to who, bro? Top of the league, bro. 2 points clear. Red half of the Mersey, bro. Back-to-back number 1 spot. Barca couldn't get it. I wanted to give it to Barca, you know, but it's tight. By right, yeah. Pause. I should be saying there's a tie for number 1. You know what I mean, Jay? Because both teams, to give credit to both of them, they're doing well, bro. People are not giving Liverpool their flowers, so that's why I put them at number 1, bro. Bro, who would have thought Slot would have been 2 points clear after 10 games, Jay? You know what I'm saying? When's the last time a manager come to the league and bad it up like this, bro? Be real.
True.
Badding up Europe as well.
Ancelotti's the last man to just do like that.
What I'm trying to? That's what I'm trying to put man in the spotlight and show you the levels our Slot's moving, bro. He's moving mad, bro. He's above City after 10 games, bro. Badding up Europe as well. It's not even like it's just a league form. It's the whole European form, everything, bro. He's lost 1 game out of like 13 or 14. So, you know what I'm trying to say, bro? Big kudos to Liverpool, bro. And I give it to them. I dropped City out because they lost 2 games back to back for the first time in how many months? Probably over years when you look at in context. So that's why City ain't in my top 5, bro. They lost to Tottenham in the cup, lost to Bournemouth in the league. This is a form table. You get what I mean, Jake? So you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, man. We all know about the Gunners. Them 2 losses in 3 games, they're out of it. I'm watching Chelsea fans. Don't worry, I'm watching you lot. I'm watching. You can make the form table. Yeah, Atalanta as well. See, Napoli dropped out, losing 3-0 at home. Tune in, man. The form table is a proper thing, bro. We do it. We give it a due diligence. You know, we do our homework, Jay. Yeah.
All right, and that is Ronaldo's top 5. As you know, it's fluid. If you could be top 1 week, you might not be mentioned next week. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna do a weekend preview this week. Due to it's just 2 men up this week. Pause. We'll be back in the studio next week. Hopefully with a full contingent. Big up Scurv, his birthday. He's not here with us. Big up Oates.
More life.
Big up Wavy for joining us earlier. Any words, Ronaldo, before we depart?
Ruben. Come on. I can't wait for the international break now, bro. I just can't wait to see him in the kit, bro. You know, like that. As a young manager, can't wait to see him on the training pitch, bro. Ruben. You know, let's go, my boy.
Right. As always, man, for Ronaldo, for myself, Dre, we are out. We'll be back next week. Wow, peace.
Peace, man. Love.